Do you ever get the sense that everything What if Tupac didn't die that night in Las Vegas? There were 4 shots, a crowded city, and an alleged gang attack, yet a lot about the official account never felt right. The coroner's report listed the wrong height and weight. The autopsy photo looked odd to many who saw it online. The person who supposedly handled the cremation disappeared after receiving payment and was never heard from again. That isn't just unusual. It reads like something out of a film. Now think about Diddy under pressure. His houses have been searched, his friends are distancing themselves, and lived in Cuba and avoided US authorities. Nice insisted he was on that plane and even claimed Tupac helped fly it out. But before he could deliver proof, Nice was found dead without any clear explanation. Coincidence? Maybe. Or maybe the kind of taunt toward Diddy. Imagine the shock if Tupac actually reappeared. It would not be just a comeback. It would be seismic. Labels would scramble to claim or deny ownership. Legal actions could explode. Artists, producers, and managers would be forced to disclose what they knew and when they knew it. Law enforcement could be dragged into messy inquiries. The cultural aftershock would be enormous. The music world would have to accept that one of its central myths had been manipulated, but the consequences would be personal too. Imagine the people accused of covering things up or profiting could be exposed, shamed, or indicted. Families who thought they had closed a painful chapter might find new questions. Fans who mourned publicly might feel betrayed or vindicated depending on how the truth fell. A single reveal could rearrange decades of relationships and reputations. Some say the power behind these moves came from someone who knew how to orchestrate a large stage show. Talented, charismatic, and ruthlessly strategic. Tupac was never simply a performer. He knew media, he knew how to create controversy, and he knew how to make attention. At its most extreme. It would be payback aimed not just at individuals, but at systems, the music business that profited from him, the men who governed his fate, and the public that consumed his image. Erasing himself would be the ultimate assertion of control, a musician who refused to be reduced to headlines and statistics. If he instead truly died that night, the persistent rumors still reveal something about how we process celebrity and loss. People struggle with the idea that a bright life can end abruptly. Conspiracy offers an explanation that fits a narrative many find easier to accept than randomness. That's part of what keeps these tales alive. They give order to chaos. What matters now is how the story continues to be investigated. Lawsuits, new evidence, and testimony could change everything. Or this could remain a powerful and persistent rumor, a ghost story stitched into pop culture that refuses to die. Either way, it has kept fans alert, journalists digging, and insiders uneasy. If Tupac ever stepped back into the light, it would upend almost everything we see.